Hello everyone, I'm Will and this is Norton Film and Review. Let's do this! So as promised, it's 3 PM, it's Saturday, The Mandalorain has now finished and I said next up is Harry Potter. We've got plenty of them to get through, so I will be releasing a mini review of each film, working through them every week on every Saturday. So let's start with the first one, let's go! So the first film on the Harry Potter saga is The Philosopher's Stone, or in America, The Sorcerer's Stone. If I'm honest, this is one of my favourite Harry Potter films. I will get into that in more detail very shortly, but let's get down to the first bits and pieces. The director is Chris Columbus. He works on the first two films and then it chops and changes through the series, but I think he does a great job, especially introducing our world to their world. That's J.K. Rowling's world. She is a fantastic writer, and what this director and her words put together and hitting the big screen for the first time was truly magical. No pun intended. It was beautifully done, beautifully shot, and just truly fantastic. I really do think this is a film that will stand the test of time. Films like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, that you can watch the originals over and over again. I'm rewatching this 19 years later. Yes, 2001 Philosopher's Stone was released in the cinemas, and I'm still enjoying it as much as I did then as a child as I am now as a 31-year-old, and it is absolutely brilliant. So let's give you the synopsis of this film, shall we? An orphan boy enrolls in a school of wizardry where he learns the truth about himself, his family, and the terrible evil that haunts the magical world. Short, sweet, and simple synopsis, but trust me, that's all you need. I'm sure you've all read the books anyway, and I'm sure you've all seen the films, but that's the best and simplest synopsis I could find, and it's available for you to read on IMDb with a long load of other facts and bits and pieces. This film, of course, introduces us to the wonderful trio that is Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson. One of the reasons, as I say, I'm going back to it, that I love this film is that they are young and they're eager and there's no egos. They just play the characters and enjoy them. And you can see that within this film. They're great actors in their own right, but the fact that they're, in a sense, naive to it, they just enjoy it. And that is seen on the screen. I think that whether you go see a film or go and see a theatre show, if they're enjoying it, you enjoy it more. And that's exactly what this film does, and the three of them do, and obviously build that relationship with you, the audience, over the years. This film also introduces us to Richard Harris as our Dumbledore. He only plays him for 2 films. Unfortunately, he passes away. Not in the films, that's not a spoiler if you haven't seen them. Just in real life, they obviously have to replace the actor. As much as I love the replacement of Dumbledore in the future films, honestly, I thought he was the best one. Really playing that role so well, and I'm absolutely gutted that we don't get him for more films. But we got him for 2, and I've just re-watched them both, and they're just magical. Anyway, these films have endless amounts of cast members and incredible names that hit our screen in some very, very memorable roles. Not only Richard Harris, we've obviously got people like Maggie Smith, Robbie Coltrane, Fiona Shaw, Richard Griffiths, Julie Walters, Warwick Davis, Vern Troyer. There's endless amounts of names that play amazing characters in the Harry Potter world that we obviously learn more about over the films and love them over the films as well. But those characters in particular that I've mentioned and those actors are just wonderful and really do portray this book, this story so well. As I say, I think this was really well shot, especially introducing this film to us for the first time. These stories, this world. I think Chris Columbus did a wonderful job. I think the actors do a great job. The special effects, even at that time, were so well done, including all of the stunts, the way it was shot. And honestly, for me, I will rank them along the way, and for me, this is most probably my number 1. I've only watched the first 2 so far, so maybe my mind will change at this age, but at the moment, it still is my favourite. So So there you go. Let me know what you think. What's your favourite Harry Potter film? Drop a comment below. Well, that's all I've got time for. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was short and sweet, but that's what a mini review's all about, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, of course, because I will be doing more of these every week. Chamber of Secrets is next Saturday at 3 PM. And of course, we'll keep going through the films over the next 7 weeks. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. And of course, subscribe to my channel. I'm Norton Film and Review. And of course, hit me up on TikTok as well for some more film news as well. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.